What's up, guys? Here it is, almost April, and we finally have winter here by the looks of it. We had 3 nor'easters in March, back to back to back. It's time for this to go. But because of that weather, and it's winter, my truck looks disgusting. It is loaded full of salt. Everywhere you look, all you see is salt. Underneath, it's full of salt. On the outside, it's full of salt. The windshield, the mirrors, absolutely everything is full of salt. It's a nice sunny day. We're supposed to have a couple decent days of weather. So I'm actually going to give this thing a wash today. I'm going to take it through the automatic car wash. I'm going to hose it down first to get some of the really hard stuff off it. But I'm going to take it through the automatic car wash just to show you that the 2017 crew cab F250s and 350s can go through the car wash without any problems. Height clearance is fine, even with the back rack on it. And the width is fine. You don't need to fold in the mirrors. It is a bit tight, but it works. It actually does a pretty decent job. So that's what we're gonna do today. Give this thing a bath and let it be clean for about 5 minutes before it's covered in salt again. The roads are dry, but they're covered in salt dust. But this is the before shot. I'll show you the after. You really can't get any worse than this. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make truck wash time so much fun. Alright, so I'm going to give it a little rinse off with the high pressure hose here first. So like I said, it is tight. Sometimes even getting in around a little machine that you paid the money for at. But you know, it does fit. Stuff smells good. Alright, so it's all done. It did a pretty decent job. There's some, you know, some dust spots here. It's kind of like caked on there. Needs to be actually sort of scrubbed. But I don't like using anything on this. Like, I don't even use a snow brush. I just use the squeegee. But I'm not really sure what that is, but it doesn't really seem like salt. Something's on there. But for the most part, it does a good job. You know, I mean, it's definitely shiny right now. It doesn't really seem to be anywhere else other than that, so that may have been mud or something. This here doesn't really close as good as what I would like. I noticed that a few times now. But you know, the worst thing with washing your vehicle, especially if you do it by hand, is you start to notice all the little rock chips that your truck has. And I mean, obviously the 35-inch tires don't help. I put mud flaps on, but you know, it is a work truck. I take this back a lot of dirt roads and plow snow with it, so it's gonna get rock chips. It still sucks. Yeah, you can see, like, take a few washes to get some of this stuff off. Now, you know, mind you, this is in Nova Scotia, so we get some pretty crappy weather conditions. Yeah, this side's way better, so I'm not really sure what that is on that side, but no, I mean, for the most part, it does a pretty damn good job. Truck looks pretty good right now. In the summertime, it's very sufficient because you don't have the salt caked to the truck. But you know, every once in a while, you got to do a little bit by hand. But like I said, I don't really like even touching the truck. I don't like the little surface and spiral scratches, like spider scratches and stuff. I hate that. So I don't even use, like I said, I don't even use the snow brush on the truck. I use the squeegee end in my hand with a soft glove to clean snow off. But here's the finished product, guys. Looks pretty good. But she fits. All right, later guys.